Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Get ready. It's time for Sunday Night Football. With me today is Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Great to be here.
Tonight, it's GWS Giants at home against the Demons.
It's a grand old flag.
Melbourne run onto the ground.
It's the emblem for me and for you.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
The red and the blue. Every heart is true for the red and the blue.
Melbourne have got a talented group in the middle. It's up to whether or not GWS Giants can match them in the centre.
Keep your eye on the red and the blue.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players.
Before the Giants, we take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the great old Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best. And
The captains prepare. And here we go. It's GWS Giants taking on Melbourne. Kick by Jordan. Takes it well. Going for goal number one. Close call there, but it just made it for a score. He's excited about that one. The first goal of the day for Melbourne. About to resume hostilities. Tap came from Gord. Cornelia brushed off easily. Goes with the kick. Gives a don't argue. McDonald goes with the kick. Over the top of the pack. Tomlinson dishes it off. It's a turnover. Well picked up. A long way from home. And it goes a long way. What a goal. Gets his first. His teammates rush over. Back with another centre bounce. Gord won the duel. He gets his hands on the footy. Sweeping handball. Wins the race to the ball. Penetrating handball. Takes possession. Langdon puts it on the boot. Taylor takes the mark. Moves the ball by foot. Oh, he did everything right except take the mark. Gathers it now. And pumps it through the big sticks.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Jones loved kicking that one.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Gorn thumped it clear. Gets it out of congestion. A big contested grab. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Decides to kick. Taranto over the top. Towards centre-half forward. May had it, lost it. Hill throws the ball away. Kicks it long. Langdon with a short hand pass. Hopper gets the ball out of heavy traffic. A chance to reload the attack now. Sends the ball inside 50. Spargo gets on the end of this. Decides to keep going. Goal! Smiles all round. Melbourne by 12. The game is back underway. Gorn does well. Ends up with Petrarca. Taylor wins the ball in the air. Works the ball up the ground. Haynes grabs that one.
The Demons haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Buntine elects to kick. Kelly takes a strong mark. Moves it by foot. Does well to keep it in play. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. Sparrow coming off for a spell. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Salem uses the bump. Uses it now. Jones takes it strongly. Leave it on. Elects to kick. Taylor couldn't keep his hands on it. Just gave it away. Melbourne are happy about that one. That's the first goal of the day for Jordan. He acknowledges the crowd. Melbourne have kicked the last 3 goals. Melbourne by 3 goals. Tap down. Has it now. Got the hands free. Gawn gets on the end of that handball.
Fantastic tackle.
With quick hands. Flynn quickly onto the boot. Good mark by Jetta. Sinks the slipper into it. The ball ends up with Langdon. Slams it on the boot. Takes a strong mark. Brayshaw uses it by foot. Marks now and can send it back. Idan pumps the ball long. Hayne dug out the loose ball. Puts it on the boot. An easy grab for Reed. Chose to kick it. Doing well with the mark.
Melbourne are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. Brayshaw celebrates with the fans. The margin is 24. Guided down nicely by Gawn. Neil Bullen collected the ball well. Picked off the deck. Petrarca collects the loose ball. The boundary line wins. Jones heading to the bench. And we'll get a throw in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Hands that ball to the opposition.
False pin. Thank you.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Gawn won the hit out.
Thank you.
Now we've got a ball up. Flynn won the tap. Collects the loose ball. Idan just threw it. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. 40 metres out.
Leave it on.
McDonald decides to go it alone. That kick is missed. Melbourne with the ascendancy over the Giants, leading 31-6. Plays on. With a driving kick. Haynes marks. Heads for the boundary line. Out of bounds, right on the 50. Toss back into play. Gawn gets it down. Is in his possession.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Gets a quick kick away. May gathers it now. Looks to move it by foot. Gary, how did you see that opening quarter?
Melbourne should be pleased with how they've started. If they can build on that quarter, they'll be hard to stop.
Jones leading the ranking points on the ground.
He is dominating this game.
The siren sounds for the start of the second quarter. We resume hostilities. Thumped clear. Gone. Finds possession. Giving it off was Oliver. He's got the football now. He takes the shot. Almost delivers, but not quite. The lead is now 26. Teammates break for him. Davis lays on. Goes by foot. Kelly gives away a free in the back. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. Spargo going for number 2. Great mark. 15 metres out.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. Now they lead by 27. Davis ready to bring it back into play. Kicks it out of defence. Looks like the ball will be coming back. 50 metres from home. Moved on by Langdon. He gets above the crowd. 35 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Always look like they're behind. Melbourne lead GWS Giants by 28. Plays onto himself. A low stabbing kick. Coming down some space and marked. Uses it by foot. A good mark under the circumstances. Looks up with the kick. The mark has been taken. He drives it. Green hangs onto that one. Got boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Re-kicks it. It's marked by Cornelio. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. De ball right on the edge of his range.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Stands tall and marks. 20 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this shot at goal.
Go.
Going for goal number 1.
Yeah.
Gets some reward for his efforts. We're back in motion. Thumps it clear. Neil Bullen gets the ball. Handball's out in front. Viney has a teammate on the move. Ball gets cut off. Uses a short handball. Picks it up. Puts it on the boot. Sparrow marks uncontested. Goes by foot. Buntine gets on the end of this. Looks up with the kick. They chase after the loose ball. Picked up by Reed. The ball's knocked loose. This is Petrarca. The handball hits the target.
A great defensive effort.
Holding the ball. Constricted by Cornelio.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Uses it across half back. Buntine gains possession. The loose ball scooped up. Going for goal number 1. Takes the chance and says thank you very much with that goal. He's enjoying that goal. Melbourne with a handy break. They lead GWS Giants 40-12. Quickly onto the boot. Couldn't complete the mark.
Right footy.
What can you tell us, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
He gains possession. Mops up the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. Marks all alone. Slams it onto the boot. Daniels gets the loose ball. Releases it under pressure. Finds the loose ball. Getting pushed out of the way was Oliver. He gives it a ride. Through for a point. GWS Giants close the gap to 27. Marks that ball uncontested. Jetta tucks it into the pocket. Salem drives it out of defensive 50. The kick from Hunt. Great mark in the pack. The mark is taken by O'Halloran.
Melbourne haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Does well to get it out.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
My ball, says the umpire. Punches it clear. Brayshaw gives the don't argue. Taylor can work it back. A quick handball from Gawn. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. The ball mopped up. Puts on the afterburners. Spargo has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Celebrating hard. Melbourne 46 play GWS Giants 13. Umpire ready to resume play. Hammers it. They can create from this. Gawn slick with the hands. He can take off after that handball. That one will really lift them.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
McDonald making the lead bigger. He celebrates hard after that. Back in the middle now.
Melbourne have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Does well to cut off the kick. Salem. That's it for the first half. What can you tell us, Gaz?
Melbourne have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at halftime.
Spargo leads all comers on the ground.
He's on fire at the moment.
Well, that's the opening half. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. We're back in the middle to resume play. Gawn got the tap. He wins possession.
I'll put it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Hurried kick. Doesn't take the mark. Needs a bit of a rest. He goes it alone. Gawn puts it through. Congratulated by his teammates. Melbourne have kicked the last 4 goals. The margin is 45. Puts boot to ball. May drops the mark. Gets the loose ball. Himmelberg, can he put it through? He loved that one. GWS Giants produced the margin.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Centre bounce.
Melbourne are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Rushes with the kick. A solid mark from De Boer. Slams it on the boot. Doing well to intercept that kick. Moves the ball by foot. A strong pack mark. Handballs with the ball now. Great mark under pressure. Putting this one through would give Melbourne plenty of confidence. Sinks the slipper into it. Well taken at ground level. Moves the ball along the wing. Marking in space for Ticket. Keeps moving. Drives it inside 50. Intercepts the ball well. Davis drives the kick. Gathered by Flynn. Dug out the loose ball. Lever going for number 1. He sums up the situation and delivers.
Of course, Hunter.
They get around him after that effort. Melbourne 64 lead GWS Giants 19. Back in the middle. Thrashes it. He's got the footy in his hands. Green clears the congestion. Sparrow did well to win that ball. With a driving kick. Jones has a great set of hands. Decides to kick. McDonald runs after the ball. Keeps it moving. It's cut off by Green. Kelly collects it, slick with the hands. Ineffective handball. Picks up the loose ball, scoops up the ball. Scoops it up. One of only a few possessions. We'll get a ball up on the wing.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Collected by Green. Wants to keep it moving. Hits the target by hand. The kick from Jordan. Fritz there to mop up. Somehow got the handball away. He goes for broke. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. 46 points the difference. Davis players move as they look to provide an option. Applying the physical pressure. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. Eventually the ball goes over the line. It'll be a throw-in. Ball tossed back in. Himmelberg aims for his man on the ground. And we'll get a ball up. Won it down. Ball picked up. Buntine couldn't complete the tackle. Pickett able to release the kick. Ball off hands. The loose ball picked up. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Big tackle.
They can create from this. Coming onto the ball. Tomlinson picks up the loose ball. The umpire calls for it.
Melbourne needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard. Great tackling there, Hutto.
Spargo links up with a chance to run. Ends up turning this ball over. Oliver moves it now. Hunt rushes with the kick. Gets into a good position to take that. Punches the kick. Finding the loose ball was Hopper. Flynn needs a chance to rest. Good mark and looks to send it back. Lever uses it by foot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. He slams it towards goal. It's going to be close. Taranto with a poor kick out of play. Hunker streaming past and gets the footy. Clear free kick. GWS Giants fans would love to see this one sail through. Daniels couldn't be happier with that goal. Margin in a really tricky situation.
Melbourne are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Missed his target by hand. Gone in the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
He has the ball. Missed the target. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. We'll get a ball in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Guides it down. A good job keeping it in play there. Shipley just threw it. A chance here to convert for Melbourne. Viney to have the shot from outside 50. Going for goal number 2. It's a poor kick and it hits the behind post. Kicked it straight into the behind post. Kick by Buntine. Cumming uses the body well. Moves it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Got boot to ball. Hopper leading the race to the loose ball. Kicks hurriedly. A strong mark in the pack from Gidan. Looks to move it by foot. A great mark taken there. Testing shot outside 50. The The Giants trail by 40. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final term.
Melbourne walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
Gary, does anything stand out? 1/4 of footy to go.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Gawn clears the contest. McDonald wins the foot race.
Outstanding pressure.
Wins himself a free for that tackle. Flynn creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Fantastic pressure there.
The ball spills to Ward. Just gets it onto the boot. Simply outplayed his opponent. He drives it. Dug it out. Oliver might have overworked himself there.
Thank you, on it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Haynes kicks it. Fritz has it. Chips it towards half forward. The boundary line wins this race. Umpire tosses it in. Himmelberg took his eyes off the ball. Picking it up was Gawn. Fought hard to get a handball away. Caught napping, and it's holding the ball. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Chose to kick it. He doesn't use the body to take that mark. Elects to kick. Takes a nice mark. Uses it now. Marks now and can send it back. Just gets a hand in. Gathers it now. Umpire calls for the ball. Taps it down. The loose ball scooped up. Just put it on the boot. Strong mark in the contest. Hill keeping it low. Marks in a bit of space. Uses it by foot. Finds himself in space and marks. Goes with the kick. Sparrow looking to track down the footy. Dishes it off. Shipley, read it best. Collects the loose ball. Has a man running for him. Getting in the way was Himmelberg. Lobs the handball. Kelly kicks hurriedly. Oliver coming on. The umpire will ball it up. Himmelberg hurls it away. Davis is blowing hard after that effort. Picks up the loose ball. Gives the old don't argue. Gets it away. Picked up now.
Footy.
We'll have another ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Langdon releases the ball. Hopper there to mop up. Releases by hand. Receives the handball and takes off. Cornelio finding plenty of it. GWS Giants behind by 39.
Melbourne have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Cornelio looks to convert this opportunity. A must-kick goal here. Hook the kick wide and a behind. Probably not enough time left for them to get back in this. Langdon looks to get onto the football.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Turned it over. Takes possession. Neil Bullen goes with the kick. Wins the race to the ball.
Great tackling technique.
Ward links up with a chance to run. He just can't get out of the action. It'll be a ball up. Flynn won the hit out.
Footy.
Flynn guides it down. Gets the loose ball.
Thank you.
It'll be a ball up right near the boundary line. Swats it. Kept alive under pressure. Jetta making his way onto the field. We'll get a stoppage. Gorn just swats it away. Found a way to keep it alive. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. The umpire will throw it back in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level. Brilliant chase.
He's having a big game right now.
Yes, I know, he's a class act.
Sees it out of play. Ball over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Slapped away. Shipley runs onto the field. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line. Big thump from Gorn. Picked up under pressure. Kicks in heavy traffic. Drops the mark. Clean pick up by Neil Bullen. Looks like he might be hurt at the moment. Gaz, can you give us more on that?
Well, the doctor will have to take a look at that one. It does look serious. Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Dug out by Taranto. Slams it onto the boot. Terrific mark there. A stab kick from Taylor. Reed failing to get near it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. Hits the post, and it's a behind. Melbourne over GWS Giants by 39. Good mark, and looks to send it back. Viney a long way out, lining up from a 45-degree angle.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
Oh, just hits the post. Melbourne lead GWS Giants 67-27.
Melbourne are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Sparrow will be the recipient of the free. Uses it now. Jordan leaps over the top. Puts boot to ball. Good body work to win the mark. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Spargo with a chance for a third goal today. Disappointing kick. The Demons with the edge right now over GWS Giants. Taylor puts it on the boot. McDonald couldn't hang on to the ball. The game never reached any great heights, and it ended as a bit of a one-sided affair.
They would have been expecting a better result than this today. It's definitely not what they were after.
Final scores are 68-27. That's all for today. On behalf of myself, Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
And we sing this song to you.